Hey everybody, Keith Williams here with Fret More Guitar Lessons. Appreciate y'all tuning in today where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. We're going to do a little fretting on a Asus chord and a sus chord. Yeah, that's how you say that today. And so anyway, it's very similar to the A chord, really just adding one little finger, one note there actually, and depending on how you play it. But I'm going to show you how I play it. People play an A chord a different way than I do sometimes. So I use 3 fingers. I use 2. And so I'm going to show you the 2-finger method. There is a lesson on just the A chord itself out there, but on our channel. But I want to show you. So I'm going to have to show you the A chord in order to show you this A sus and how to play it the way that we do it. But anyway, I wanted to show you that today and tell you a little bit about our sponsor as well, Now and Hound. Let me get that. I don't have it right here with me. I might have to lean down and get it. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, here we go. Hey, there I am. How about that? Anyway, here's our sponsor. This is another one of our companies, actually, that we have. And see if you can see that there without getting a glare. There we go. Now and Hound. Yeah. And it may look like a little kid's game, but it's really not just for kids. It is for adults as well. And boy, I can't get a good look there. There's some of it there. Some of the words on the cards and everything. Uses letter tiles like Scrabble, bananagrams, that sort of thing, and it's got I don't know, 300 and some nouns that you have to spell, and it's very good for spelling, just learning your letters, things like that for education. But it's also just a fun game, just for family, friends, and it's a real quick game, usually, so it doesn't take too long. And if you win, you get to mark at the end, and announce that you've spelled your word and all that stuff. So anyway, it's a fun little game, and be sure to check out the link down below to our Etsy store, and you can check that out. And then our other game is Flip Flopposites. See if you can see that there without a glare. Boy, it's not doing too good today there. There we go, a little bit of it there. That is the anyway, it's got all opposites, and there's two words on each card, and you have to match those up. And again, may sound like a little kid's game, but I can tell you, most of you adults will be challenged playing it, I guarantee you, because it is a little challenging for sure. But it is a lot of fun. It takes a little longer than the Now and Hound game. But anyway, be sure and check that out. Check out the description down below, some of the products that we use, and we do get a kickback on anything if you purchase it through Amazon. But anyway, guitar, my hat, whatever, all these things that we use here, strings, things like that. But anyway, check that stuff out, and we have some music and everything down there as well. But anyway, be sure and check that out. I sure appreciate it. Subscribe to us if you would. Give us a thumbs up on this one, and we sure appreciate it, all the support and everything. So anyway, let's get on into this A sus chord. I'm going to show you, like I say, how to play it, the A that I play. I use the flat part of my index finger, okay, and I get 2 chords with that fingering, okay. And I get the on the 2nd fret, I get the 3rd and 4th string. That's a G string is the 3rd, 4th string is the D. Okay, so 3rd and 4th string of the 2nd fret. I'll get up here a little closer so you can see what I'm doing there, kind of get a little better view. All right. And what I do is I just pick those, make sure you're getting a good clean sound. It may take you a little while to get that, and then you just add your 2nd finger here on the 2nd string of the same fret there, the 2nd fret, the B string. And you strum 5 strings. There you go. That is your A chord. How about that? Now, an A sus chord is just one more finger right here. Taking your ring finger, your 3rd finger, on that 3rd fret, the 2nd string right there. Okay, the B string on the 3rd fret. Okay, that's the A sus. Without it, just the A sus. Okay, so now what you can do there is I probably overuse an A sus, but I don't care. I mean, nobody's I'm not playing professionally to try to please somebody as far as that goes. I'm just it's just you play out somewhere. Unless somebody says don't use that A sus if you're playing with a band and you're doing something that the rest of them's not doing and it doesn't sound right, then obviously you got to kind of conform to that. But playing, by yourself or whatever, you're kind of the leader and you're setting things up and you just want to play that, you can kind of add that Asus, and I do that pretty often on songs. And so anyway, I had somebody ask me about it. Steve asked me about it, so appreciate you asking about that, Steve. And hopefully this lesson will be helpful to you. And so anyway, just like I say, playing that A, you can do a slow one. Now some of this requires a hammer on too. So just a hammer on is just when you pluck a string open, or you pluck a string and then put your finger down on it. So it doesn't have to be open, because like I say, I've got I'm in that A position, so the string's not actually open, but the on that third fret, it's not. I don't have my finger there, and so I pluck it. Okay, so that second string. So I'm doing like a hammer on to get to that A sus sometimes. Okay, matter of fact, more times than not, probably. Okay, so we're just doing a slow strum, just alternating the fifth and the fourth, then adding that A sus. Now back to the A. Then you can do like a faster tempo. Not doing as much of a hammer on there, just going to it. Okay, just. If I do a hammer on, it'd sound more like this. You hear that? That's the hammer on. If I don't do the hammer on, it's just adds a little extra oomph to your song. Again, not always, the song doesn't always call for it. And maybe on the record they're not doing it that way if you're playing a cover song. But I've played by myself so many years. I don't know if it's because nobody will play with me, or I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm not offended by it. I'm just going to go with it. I don't know. But anyway, no, but I play by myself a lot, and whether it's here in the basement or I'm, out somewhere. I play by myself, and even when I was in a band, a lot of times I was maybe the only guitar player, had a bass and drums and, piano or something, but I was only a guitar player. So I could kind of do some extra stuff, and it didn't really affect anybody else. They didn't all have to be doing the same thing I was doing anyway. So I've just kind of adapted that to my playing, doing an A sus. I do a D sus when I'm playing in D. I do an E sus when I'm playing in E. And again, it's just adding that extra note there, and extra finger on the string. So to get that sus. And like I say, I don't know, it just kind of adds a little something to it. It's not always necessary, and I don't always use it, but it sometimes it just feels good to me, and it sounds good, and I like it. So that's what I do. So anyway, I hope that is helpful to you. I'm going to, again, that's just kind of a up tempo. You could do some finger picking. I got my fingernails a little long on that back end, so you could go down on the fifth and fourth string, and then come up on that second string. Okay, so I pluck the fifth and fourth with my pick, and then I come up with my finger down. You don't have to have long fingernails. Mine's probably longer than they need to be. You can kind of get it with your finger a little bit, but if you got a little bit of a nail, you'll get a little better, kind of a louder sound. There's the A sus. There's the hammer on the A sus. So anyway, there is an A and an A sus, so you get two for the price of one today. And appreciate y'all tuning in once again. Steve, hey, thanks for requesting this or asking about it anyway, and hopefully that's helpful to you and some other folks out there. And once again, appreciate y'all tuning in to Fretmore Guitar Lessons. Again, my name is Keith Williams, and if you would subscribe to us, give us a thumbs up on this one. We'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks.